Welcome back to Captain DLC Gaming. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Here we are at another Friday doing a draft. And it looks like our pack one pick one is likely going to be Grakmaw. Comes in as a 3/3. Whenever another creature dies that I control, that a +1/+1 counter on it, put +1/+1 counter on Grakmaw. When he dies, create an XX black green Hydra creature where X is the number of. Yeah, okay. Who kind of replaces himself? I think that's good enough to take pack one, pick one. Basswood Surge, we would hope to wheel, but it's unlikely. It kind of firmly puts us into black green if we continue on that vein. Decent black and green cards in this pack. We'll see what the next pack brings, but I think it's just too good to pass up, so we'll take the Grakmaw. Alright, so Vanquish the Weak, decent early removal. Subtle Strike, also a good card. Better than it looks on face value. I've seen some blowouts from that card. The Florahedron's pretty good ramp. What is Skyclave Relic? If it was kicked, create 2 tap tokens or copies of it, add 1 mana of any color. And it's indestructible. So it can ramp you for 3 if you can pay 6. Then it can really ramp your late game. That's a consideration. It's a little slow. 3 drop just to fix your mana. But really, when you look at it, sure, you get a creature here, but it's a little vulnerable. 1 more mana than the Florahedron. So gives us the ability to potentially go 3 colors. Is it worth it? Try it out. It's a rare. Full rare draft. Okay, here we go. Red wide open in this pack. Skulker is good if you get another rogue. Really like having Death Touch. I think we take the Scythe Cat here. Just to have a threat that needs to be dealt with. Ruin Crab is tempting. I'm so sick of Mill that I don't think I want to draft anything that has to do with Mill right now. Which means I might end up playing against it. What are we passing up in red? Yeah, the runner's pretty good. Hazard is decent. Black, green, red wouldn't be a bad way to go. I don't know how much this is going to be getting through. I think we take the Scythe Cat as just the better card here. Thicket's good. Especially, it's on theme with Grakmaw. See, reclaim the waste. Okay, yeah, so some more fixing. The Zendikar can be good. You get your land back if your land creature dies, which is a nice feature of that card. But yeah, I think we take Fortification here. Canopy Baloth is a good pickup for us. Moving into a little bit of a landfall theme here. Mucklord is on theme, but I think we can probably wheel that. Nectar Pot's good to extend the game. The Consumption's good. You just play it as a land early, and if you happen to have it late game, it can help finish or prolong the game. But I think we take Canopy Baloth here. Let's get a 4-drop in here. Not interested in Base Camp. I do like Kite Sail, especially in draft. It's cheap and it gives something evasion. Nectar Pot would be a good pickup for us here. Not too hot on Maida Marusa. I think we'll take the Nectar Pot. Let's focus on creatures for right now. Get a good base going. We'll likely see more Kite Sails. We can ramp with Reclaim. The red seems pretty open right now. Warriors theme. Bugcatcher's pretty good. you're in the party mechanic. But okay, Scale the Heights is good here. It ramps. I mean, if you can check all the boxes, it's good. +1/+1 counter is going to be good for us, potentially with Grakmaw. I think we take Scale. Here we go, Vastwood Surge. Now we're ramping. And it makes our landfall situation better. So we can take the Florahedron for further ramp. We're getting a little heavy on that theme, and it's just a 1/1. But it's also a land, which is good for landfall. So let's go ahead and take the Florahedron here. We'll see more of the Terran Timber in late picks, I believe. Okay, here we're going to be forced to take a red card. I think the Ambush is probably the best pick out of those ones if we decide to go into red. Molten Blast is decent. Broken Wings is a consideration. We already have Reclaim. I don't think we want to play more than that. We'll take Broken Wings for the sideboard. Another Nectar Pot or Spellcraft. Spellcraft, in case we end up in red, I think is the better pick there than Might of Maru, so that's a decent trick, sure. Ooh, okay, here we go. Verazol, the Split Current. What does this do? Enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it for each mana spent. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, you may remove 2 +1/+1 counters from it. If you do, copy that spell. Interesting. Is it worth splashing blue for? What else we got in the pack here? Blightblade, Death Touch, Hold Up the Ground is good. We get Splash Black for Root Grazer, which helps with our landfall sub-theme here. That could be interesting. It does have Vigilance. 2/3 for 2. I haven't seen a lot of really good blue cards going by, but we don't know what we're going to see. Let's have some fun. Try Verazol and see where we get here. That might just be a rare pick for no good reason. The Paragon's really good if you're in the party mechanic. It was kicked, reveal the top 6 cards. So you kick it for 5. You may put a card that shares a creature type with it from among them into your hand, but the rest. So it can tutor up a creature that within the party mechanic, and it's a 2-drop 3/2. I don't think we can pass that up, and that's another signal that green is open here, although there's not much else green in the pack. We're looking at blue, nothing really great there. Scale the Heights, we can take another one of those late. Yeah, we're not passing up anything super great there. Ooh, Temptation, not in the colors. Value Drafter, keep going with what we're doing. So the Horn Beetle is a little underwhelming unless you're able to consistently put +1/+1 counters on creatures, which we have 2 cards that do that right now. We could take another Spellcraft, but that eliminates Verazol. Not seeing anything good in blue here. 5-drop 3/4 is a little underwhelming unless you do something with it. If we take Spellcraft, that's still maybe Splash. We could... Oh, shoot. So the Blight Priest actually would work well with the Nectar Pot. I should have thought of that faster. Okay, Rabid Bite. We have to take the removal here, I think. Stay solidly in green. Coveted Prize. For each creature in your party, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. If you have a full party, cast a spell 4 or less from your hand without playing its mana cost. Okay, that's a good card. I think I like the Pickaxe here. It allows us to apply more pressure to our opponent. Since we're in 3 colors here, the Cleric actually is pretty good. So if we spend 3 colors, then it comes in as a 5/6. We might see another one of those, we'll see. Okay, Black-Green, Moss-Pit Skeleton, definitely something we want to look at here. Stomper is something we'll want in our deck for top end, We'll likely see another one, or hope to see another one. I think we take Moss Pit Skeleton for the early play here. So the only reason we need black right now is Moss Pit Skeleton and Grakma. So really black is considered a splash color for what we're doing so far. We're more solidly in green than anything, although Gnarlid Colony gives us trample on all of our creatures that have +1/+1 counter, so we think we have to take that, kind of keep pushing this theme. Party mechanic, I don't think we're doing really good on. Yeah. So we don't want Strength of Solidarity, that's a bit of a trap. Oblivion Hunger is decent. Not really what I'm looking for, but based on what else is in the pack, we'll take it. We get another look at Marusa Rootgrazer. And we still have the ability to splash white and get away from Barazal. But the Blight Blades do get here. We've got a really good low curve going. So being able to hold up the battleground, buy some time with a 1/1 Death Toucher either demands an answer or trade. Utility Knife is not exciting. Spare Supplies is probably better for us here. Not really interested in the red cards. So we see the Turn Timber again. I'd rather have the Trample. Mucklord, just to be on theme, is not bad. We'll take that here as a late pick. Well, guess we have two of them now. Adventure Awaits. Yeah, we may play that. Not playing the Shield. Soul Shatter. Yes, please. We will take that. It's a nice removal piece. We get another look at the Cleric. We'll see if that wheels. I doubt it. But I think we need to take the removal here. We don't have a lot of removal going on. So we have that plus one fight spell, right? Rabid Bite. Okay, so we did pick up Rabid Bite. That's good for us. Okay, so there's another Canopy Baloth here. Thundering Rebuke is just awesome. What do we have in red right now? So basically, we would splash red for more removal. We're a little light on top end here. We're a little heavy on dewdrops. Expert's not good in our deck. We don't have the party mechanic going by any means. Do we splash red, black, green, red? Is it worth the splash color? We have a little bit of fixing. I think we have to take the premium removal there. We'll see. That might move us into red. So Barazal, not seeing anything really good in blue. I think we don't necessarily go there. So we already took the pickaxe, right? Yep. Okay, lots of removal here. I think we take. We're gonna pay full price for it, unless we have the one card that's all of the little elf. That's all of the things. But late game it's better than Vanquish the Weak, so I think we take the removal there, which makes splashing red starting to feel a little less necessary now that we have 3 pieces of good removal in our deck. Might not be worth the splash to the third color. Here, I think it's a little early to take Stomper, but I want to make sure that we get this card. It's really good in our deck with the landfall potential. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting paid off for being in green. So, Ambush is good. We already took a Horn Beetle when we had a shot at the Blight Priest. I would like a Blight Priest, which is a high value card. But I think, do we take the removal here if that's also a land? Yeah, maybe we'll get really lucky and see another Blight Priest. It's very light synergy with the, unless we had more of the Nectar Pots, but okay. Landfall with both of those in play. Okay, so we get another look at the Cleric at the 5-drop slot, which is arguably, well, now we're only in 2 colors. So now it's just going to be a 4/5 for 5. Royal Eruption. Ooh, that's hard to pass up. But again, I think we're good. I prefer to stay in 2 colors, I think. Okay, another Reclaim. Or another Nectar Pot. Blood price isn't too bad. Yeah, card draw, I think let's put a piece of card draw in there at the 4-drop slot. That feels good. Snarecaster is nice because it has reach. I already have 2 Mucklords. We definitely don't need that. Skitter Sneak. 4-drop 3/4. We are light on the top end. Let's actually take the Warrior in case we decide to splash red, because it's also a land. Dreadmaul's not bad. I think we take another Canopy Baloth here. Not worried about the Warrior. We're not trying to build that mechanic. 2 Blight Blades, not bad. I mean, Death Touch is relevant. Yeah, we'll take Tormenting Voice just in case. Utility Knife is slow. Yeah. Okay, not bad. I think we did pretty good. I was worried that black wasn't going to pay off for us, based on, picking Grakma first, which, I mean, isn't a busted card, but it's a good card. There's a lot of value there. It can get bigger if you build around it, and I think we've done that reasonably well. Alright, so we've got to cut down 9 cards. Let's start at the bottom here. So, Reclaim, it ramps us, but I'm not as worried about fixing unless we decide to go into red as a 3rd color. Maybe we cut a Blightblade for now. That just seems so good. Also, fixing. Drawing a card off of this with the possibility of having a +1/+1 counter is pretty good. We're going to ditch that for now. Adventure awaits. I mean, it tutors up something, but we're heavy on 2-drops. Maybe we cut that. We definitely want Colony, Nectar Pot. Might of Marusa. I think we can cut that for now. Rabid Bite is better. Paragon's better. Fulohedron I like because it could be landfall for us and ramp. Mospit Skeleton's just great value. Spare Supplies. We ditch that for now. Mucklord, I think we go down to 1 copy. Soul Shatter, definitely a keep. Ambush, definitely. Scale the Heights, yes. Guide Cat for sure. Grakma. Skyclave Relic. I think we actually don't play this card in our current build unless we went into 3 colors. Yeah, I think we need to cut that. Blood price, yeah. Baloth 2 of I think is good. We're already down to 42. Vastwood Surge. I mean, it's ramp and fixing, and a blowout on landfall for the Canopy Baloth. And I guess really Nectar Pot's our only other. Oh, right. And if the Scythe Cat survives long enough to get big. The times that I have played Scythe Cat, it's basically a lightning rod. Deadly Alliance, Dreadworm, the Horn Beetle. If we had another enabler for +1/+1 counters, what do we have? So we have Fortification. And then Mospit Skeleton coming in kicked, I assume would trigger that. I mean, it's a pretty loose strategy here, because then unless we are able to kick Vastwood Surge. We only have 2 enablers for +1/+1 counters, so we really didn't get that theme going very well. And Colony coming in kicked, that could trigger it, I guess. Cleric at this point is going to be a 4/5 for 5. Not super great stats, but not terrible by any means. I don't know, that's a tough one. We need to make 2 more cuts here. Alright, to keep the video short, I'm going to mull this over for a second, and I will let you know what our last 2 pulls out of the deck are as we head into game 1. We will be with you again shortly. And we're back, going into game 1. So we made 1 more cut. We took out Reclaim the Wastes as a 1-drop. Just being in 2 colors, I didn't feel like we needed to be able to pull a land necessarily into our hand as a high priority. We're going to trust the shuffler a little bit here. But we are playing 41 based off of 17 lands. We have 2 cards that likely we want to play at face value, but they can be lands if needed. So I don't feel bad about playing the 41st card. And here we see starting off with 2 lands, but that's fine. We've got the early plays that we need. Ambush can be a land if we need it to be. So we will keep this blood price going up the top here. Opponent goes down to 6 cards, also in green. Get our Deadly Elf out there. Dauntless Survivor. I see your 2/2. And yeah, might as well just play out the Nectar Pot here. I'm not worried about trading off the Blight Blade here. Guide Cat. Much more interested in killing that. Hedron. So we could ambush the Scythe Cat and just get rid of it early. Technically, we can do that at any point in time. So I suppose we can wait on that decision. We can get Grakmaw out. As a 3/3. Worry about the Hedron later. We don't really have a reason that we need to ramp yet, so play Grakmaw. And no attack. I'm not interested in trading Blight Blade for the Survivor here. I want to hold down Scythe Cat. And Trample is relevant for the Scythe Cat as well, so the longer we wait, the potential that we take from trample damage is definitely there. Not worried about blood price just yet. So I think here we ambush. Go ahead and take care of the Scythe Cat now. Opponent has open mana, so there's a potential that maybe they can do something. Yep. And they do. And that's unfortunate. Should have taken the advice from Captain Jack Sparrow. Waited for the opportune moment. So Scythe Cat comes in, we're just going to block with Grakmaw. think we need to go digging at this point. Yep, let's dig. Get our own Scythe Cat. Ooh, Vastwood Sturge would be really nice with Scythe Cat. I like Moss Pit Skeleton, but I think we have to go for the bigger play here. Okay, we'll pass the turn, see what the opponent wants to do here. If they have landfall, we're in a double block or take 5 situation. The sorcerer is going to ping us here. These rock slide sorcerers are quite a bit annoying. But you know, if the opponent has 2, that's actually a legitimate threat over time. Bit of a clock. Ooh, and we have a look at Stomper here. That was hasty. Should have Scythe Cat made the decision what I was going to do there. So 3 and then 3. We can't double spell. I think we get the Stomper out here is still what we want to do. So next turn, let's see, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we pick up a land here. Just to have one more. And we're going to take our defensive stance. Because we couldn't double spell anyways with Scythe Cat and Surge. Charger comes out. Interesting. So 3, 4, 5. Gnarlid Colony, I'm not worried about. Let's go ahead and start building a cat. I don't think we need a 2/2 in right now, so we'll wait to get better value out of the colony. A little bit of a board stall here, a little bit of a standoff. The opponent's actually hoping to get flooded here to get the Scythe Cat growing a little bit more. But honestly, if they swing in now, our trades aren't looking great. That's simple. So now we have removal. Is it Scythe Cat or Charger? I think Scythe Cat is the bigger threat right now. Six mana. Yep, I think we're just gonna go for the removal here. We're gonna take all of our manas. Another Scythe Cat comes in, okay. Less worried about the late game one. See if our opponent wants to swing. They don't. We'll go ahead and take advantage of the ability to do this, and we'll just get rid of the Scythe Cat. We already have our Death Toucher in the graveyard, right? That's the one thing we could fetch with Paragon. I think we go for Colony Kicked. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be 7. We draw another land. Basswood Surge gets better. Might as well. The question is, if we keep stalling this game out, are we going to outvalue our opponent? Rabid Bite, that's a really good pickup for us. We can get rid of the Charger. Or the Scythe Cat. But this late in the game, how big is that Scythe Cat really going to get? Yeah, I think we go ahead and do this now. Gotta get ourselves to a place where we can get aggressive. I think here we play the Paragon. We want to attack at this point. I mean, they have to double block. Otherwise, so 5, they can get rid of the Stomper. Grakmaw comes back as a 4/4 token. Yeah, let's mix it up a little bit. It's not the best attack. The opponent has good options for blocking. But we do get rid of the second cat. Yeah, here we go. We have 8, right? Yes, we do. Nice. Alpha Strike. So they can double block to kill one thing. Gnarled Colony is going to be their target. Well, maybe not. If I was them, I'd double block the Colony. That takes away the trample. But yeah, lock it in. Oh, I like that block. Oh, I guess they're dead. They can't do it that way. If they double block the Colony, then they're just dead. So yeah, they're doing it right. Yes, yes. For the win! Combat math is for blockers. I didn't really calculate that out. Nice! Alright, getting it done in game 1 with our Golgari deck. Definitely slow start to that game. Let's go into game 2, see what we see. Able to break through the board stall. I think getting rid of the Scythe Cat and then the Stomper, that was the turning point in the game for us. And then going ahead and going in for the pressured attack, even though we lost a big creature, getting rid of the second Scythe Cat that couldn't grow. All of that, turning the corner, getting up to 8 mana, and going for the big swing. Alright, this is good. We got a good 2-drop pickaxe, turn 3 if nothing else comes up. Florahedron. So let's get the Paragon out. Casual 3/2 for 2. opponent potentially in mono white. So here we're definitely going to pick Axe. Yes, I would like to do maximum damage. Yeah, I think we want to save the Florahedron in case we don't draw land next turn. And we do, which is great. We'll go attacking. Opponent down to 10. So we put in Grakmaw, which is, then we're okay accepting the trade. Baloth is the more pressured play, and I think we do that. So if they swing in with the Brute, we're not blocking. If they are able to put something else down, but then they know if they swing in and they don't play a creature, they're taking a terrible amount of damage next turn. Yeah, they're just, that's lethal. Wow, we're already at 10. I'm liking this deck. Nice fast start with Paragon into Pickaxe, turn 3. Not a bad way to live. And we draw into another land here, so we will go ahead and do that. If our opponent is holding up any kind of removal, now's the time to play it, but I don't think Flash on the enchantment removal in white is a thing in this set right now. So we'll go in for the big hit. Smite Monstrous, though. That is a thing. That is unfortunate. Going down to 5. Cleric wants to come in as a 3/4. Or a 3/3 that we trade. We'll go for the 3/4 here. Or the 4/5. Right. 1+1+. I'm great at math today, guys. Welcome to Friday. My brains are dead from all the tryptophan turkey I ate yesterday. Zeme Raptor. Okay. Opponent's got a bird. And they scoop it up. Going into round 3, or game 3 rather, 2 wins under our belt. Let's see what the third game brings us. So far being able to curve out nicely and effectively play cards that affect the battlefield each turn has been important for us. Ooh, this is a much slower hand. But we'll try it out. Climb our way to Dreadworm. Rabid Bite, that's a good card to have. It's only one premium piece of removal. We are susceptible to getting Mythic, and or if the opponent plays a lot of flyers. Let's play Colony. That's a good card for the opponent. Especially if they're able to put together the kicker deck. So we can kill the Gnarlid, or the Florahedron here to keep them off of ramp, because right now they've got 2 ramp creatures in play. No good attacks for us. That could be significant enough to slow them down, but it might be a waste of Rabid Bite. We're 2 turns away from getting to Dreadworm, so maybe we hold that for now. No good attacks here. Hopefully that decision doesn't come back to bite us. We'll see what they play here with 4, potentially 5 mana available. Scale the height. Yep. Okay, they needed to grab another land. I was able to do so. I think we can afford a blood price here and refill our hand. Let's take the opportunity while we have it. Blightblade's a good pickup. We've got all the land we need, so we take Canopy Baloth. I think we get in with the colony here. We can block with the Mudflare. Get damage while we can, put it down to 20, back to the starting life total. Oh no! Well, that's a problem. I think we just take 3 here. See where things go. We definitely need to... Oh, here we go. Highest converted mana cost. Yes! Oh, that is a great top deck for us. Okay. Up to 5 mana. We'd like to play a big creature, so we're going to take another hit here, but I think... Do we Soul Shatter now and get rid of the Cheriks? And then we can play Blightblade and threaten Death Touch. And then we can get an attack in. They can still ramp into really big stuff. So do we hold Soul Shatter for a more imposing threat? But really, Cherik shuts down any and all attacks. So yeah, I think we gotta go for it. Let's just go ahead and snap this off. Overthinking that a little bit. Get in for 4. And play the Blightblade. If the opponent can remove the Blightblade, it's not a really great trade on attacks, but putting a little pressure on the opponent, we're going to have to do at some point. Okay, Colony comes in kick. That's a good play for them. But really, they have the better +1/+1 counter package going. We have nothing applicable to fight. We can play Baloth and at least threaten the trade with Colony. I'm sorry, was I slow playing? Okay. Apparently our opponent had better things to do? I mean, I don't know what was in their hand, but... Interesting. Okay. I mean, Dreadworm, I wouldn't have liked the trade there, so we would have not been able to block the Colony. Well, I guess we would have Blightblade the Colony. Yeah, I mean, we've got some pretty good things going. The next turn, Rabid Bite was available. Start clearing the board, Baloth out, hopefully get into more lands. Maybe the advantage was in our favor, but hey, I'll take the 3rd win on a streak here. 3-win streak. I will take that. Might be able to win ourselves an additional draft off of this. It's been slow and steady trying to get enough gold to get into another draft. See what game 4 brings us. Wait time's getting a little bit long. We got paired up with gold last game, so maybe people are Black Friday shopping instead of playing Magic today. We get paired down. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Not as much as in the standard rank queue. So this is interesting. Tons of land. We get Sky's Cat early. Fortification can build the Sky's Cat out of danger faster. If we get flooded, though, this is going to be really bad. But I like having on the lands for Sky's Cat, I guess. We'll see what this does. Hopefully we draw into our plethora of 2-drops. Get a little something on the battlefield before turn 3. We'll represent green with our pet here. Lead off with a swamp. Charger, that's a card. Premium removal in hand. Never underestimate these little 1/1s that do 2 damage upon death. Trading up is good, and if the opponent was able to get equipment, this card can get pretty busted. Yep. Bugcatcher also. Really good card in red. Maybe this person was in our pool when we were passing all those good red cards. Okay, so we'll play Sky's Cat, which means we're gonna take a hit here. It's not a blocker. In red, we might see some removal here. Ooh, they picked up the War Leader. That's busted. Yep. Taking a cool 5 on turn 3. So we only have 1 green mana, so we can either make it a 4/3, or we can get rid of the War Leader. I think we need to get rid of the War Leader here. I think we still don't have good block, but it lessens the damage we're going to take this next turn. And we'll go ahead and be silly aggressive and get some damage in while we can. Cleric next turn is likely to play. Unless the opponent plays a big threat here, then we'll consider Deadly Alliance. But the opponent with a 2-drop and a 1-drop able to play this amount of pressure. Yep, Bugcatcher is a thing. Ooh, okay, so Basswood Surge here would be really good. We need more green anyways. Yeah, let's go for it. Thin out our deck a little bit and hope to get into good draws from here on out. 6/5. Do we hold up as a blocker, or do they'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 damage? Trade 6 for 6. No, I think we have to stand back here. If we get that low on life, the game can get away from us really fast. At least here we can munch something if they don't have removal. I wouldn't mind taking out the Bugcatcher here. Vanguard. Okay, Bugcatcher just got better. No attacks from the opponent, that's great for us. Okay, so We don't have good attacks. Kind of regretting maybe not attacking in last turn. Actually, no, I'm not, because then we would have just taken hella damage. So we can kill the bug catcher and then swing in. Play this as a land. Same difference for the Scythe Cat. Is it worth using our premium removal on this thing? I think we'll wait a turn on that. Let's get out Dreadworm. That's an instant, so I like that. Pass the turn. See what our opponent wants to do here. Four cards in hand. What could it be? So far, it's not land. Which means we probably should have push damage through last turn. Okay, here we go. They're going to be able to get a few more. Do they have another play? Yep, okay. And they can loot. Building up the board nicely, though. That way the protector. They get the land that they needed. That puts them at one card in hand. Bug catcher's gonna come in. With one white mana. Oh, do we risk it for the biscuit? Let's see if this works. I'm gonna cry if it doesn't. And it does! Alright, sweet deal. I'll take it. Yes, please. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can kill the Scythe Cat with blocks. See what happens. Got Deadly Alliance on the ready. Opponent's gonna take the damage. We'll hold up removal here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage coming across. Yep. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We survive. Oh, woof. We survive by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Deadly Alliance the Charger. Survive by 1. Get in with this guy's cat. And that's game! Wow. Alright. Win number 4 in the record books on a hot winning streak today. I will take it. Let's keep the streak rolling. Jumping into game number 5. This Golgari deck getting it done for us today. This is the best draft I've had in a long time. See if we can get a pairing here before too long. There we go. Interesting opening hand here. Double black. Fortification can get us the green that we need. So can ambush. So Gnarled Colony into Soul Shatter, something we probably want more in the late game. Working up to Blood Price. This is a tough one. It's keepable, it's slow, and it lacks in creatures. Gnarled Colony being the only thing going to hold up the battlefield. We could mull into something worse. Yikes! Okay. Yep. We'll keep this. Pickaxe on Nectar Pot can be silly. I think we can get rid of the Florahedron here and keep Scale the Heights. Going up against Simic again. Oh no, if they're playing Riptide, we're in trouble. They can kick spells, that card gets so busted so fast. And it takes away, oh man, that is such a brutal deck if you can put it together. This is gonna just give us 3 power, that's not gonna do it for us. We could play Grakmaw here, I guess. And decide on Scale the Heights later. Yeah, I think that's the best play we have. Attacks don't make any sense against the Riptide. Baylock. Okay. We know that's a real card. So we can, we should have put the pickaxe on first and then swung in against the Baloth, I guess. We can kill the Baloth with Rapid Bite. Oh yeah, attacking still no good with Riptide. Yeah, let's get rid of Baloth. And then, yeah, we'll pass the turn. We could go and put the pickaxe on the Grakmaw, which might be the right choice, giving the opponent that kind of information, but a little worried about getting bounced since the opponent's in blue. Which very well could just happen on my turn anyways. Maybe it's the null point. Drawing cards. Okay. This is good for us. Swing in with Grakmaw. Get in a cool 5. Oh, we should have went really big there. Well, I was hoping to trade with him in the next turn and be able to go in for a big strike. We'll see what happens this next turn. We could have got the double trigger with Scale the Heights on the pickaxe. And forced the trade a little harder. Which we'll just do this turn. Scale the Height. Casual 8/8 coming in. Opponent takes it. So if they can kick a spell here and come in with Riptide, or if they've got removal or bounce. Okay, they kick Marusa. Oh, nice. Just a 10/10, no big deal. Yeah, I'm not taking 10 damage, bro. Cleric, okay. Play land. 6/6. Coming at you. We could really use removal. Top deck mode from here on out. We could switch the axe, but that doesn't do us any good. Like, why is it holding mana priority? So if the cleric dies, Drakmaw gets bigger. Okay. Hexproof, 5/8. Come at me, bro. Interesting choice. Stomper's good. Yeah, let's play Stomper. We'll pick up a couple lands. Oh, we can't equip and then play a land. That's annoying. So we can eat a creature here if we keep applying pressure, otherwise we wait a turn. And then the aesthetic can trade with the Drakmaw token. Yeah, I think we're better waiting on blocks here. We'll see. Next turn we can equip the axe and get back to attacks. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Another land. What's the last card in hand? Okay, opponent's gonna draw some cards. They can pay for it this turn. Turn on the Riptide. Oh, they didn't kick it. Oh, I miscounted their land. Okay. So let's start off with equipping. I think we want the trample. It's gonna make it at 8/7. Yep. And play land. Landfall trigger. And then we attack with the Stomper. See, what's our fear of blowout here? So the opponent can put up the Riptide, absorb all but 3. this trades or bounces. Yeah, let's just go for it. See what the opponent does here. Oh, lame. Okay, so that's going to tap down the Stomper. We can't save the Cleric. We'll make it a 3/6. Oh yeah, we can save the Cleric. So let's do that. Opponent down to 1. Still plenty of magic to play. And then let's move the Axe over to the Cleric. Since the Stomper's out of commission for a turn. We draw into our premium removal. We'll be looking really good next turn. Deadly Alliance. See ya. Oh, Surge kicked. Busted. Canopy Baloth. Go for it? Yeah. You have to trade something. Which do we want to kill? It's permanently a 7/6, which we can get through with the Stomper. And I mean, if they turn on the Riptide, I don't think we're as worried about the Riptide. So yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. Baloth. Equip. Top deck mode engaged. Rip something good off the top. I'll take a land. I'll take a spell. Opponent says, I'm not waiting around to find out what your top deck is. Dubs. Wow. Alright. The streak continues. Five wins on a winning streak. Let's go into game 6. The consistency of this deck is really good. Not a lot of crazy things going on in the deck. Some mild synergy with the +1/+1 counters, but nothing too spectacular. Just being able to curve out, deploy threats consistently has been good so far. A little long in the queue here. There we go. Oh. 4-land hand. All green. Blightblade into Colony into Pickaxe. Why not? Why not? We'll try it. Guy's cat. Okay. Happen to see that. Very happy to see that. Opponent in red. So let's get aggressive against red. Playland. 3/3 Death Touch. Coming at you. Early damage achieved. Scythe Cat. Sure. Coming at you for 3. No way they're trading away their Scythe Cat. But we have a Scythe Cat. 1 turn behind on him. And red has plenty of removal options, so I don't know that our Scythe Cat's going to survive for very long. At least 1 more turn. 4 drop, so we can skip a turn and then play Colony as a 5 drop. Keeping pace here. Oops. I have to go to combat first. We get attacked with the Scythe Cat. I think we want to hold it back as a blocker. Let's not get too greedy too fast. Just a little concerned about removal coming in and taking out the Scythe Cat. I think at this point, again, waiting on Gnarly Colony for the 5th land is fine. That we can deploy 3 back-to-back big threats onto the board. Sometimes the game is the right game. Hellion. Ooh, that's really good. So one of the nice things about Hellion is so you can pick up lands. So any of the cards that can do this, you can do this with. Return a land you control to its owner's hand, and then it deals 2 damage to you. And they're able to pick up the warrior that was played as a land earlier, and now they have a 4/5 trample threat that they can deploy. So that is smart business from our opponent. The question is, do we still attack with the Blight Blade here? I mean, it removes a significant threat, so I think we do. I'm not ready to deploy the Scythe Cat yet, so it's probably better as a blocker, but right now, continuing to apply pressure to the opponent I think is important. So we can scale the heights. I think we want to wait on that. Stomper can survive trades. And this, again, math being hard, is a 4/5. Can also survive trades. Let's play the Cleric. Just in case the opponent has a trick or something. I'd rather lose the Cleric than the Stomper. And then hopefully next turn we can Alpha Strike with Trampled based on Gnarlid Colony. Is that going to be a thing? Let's see what the opponent does here. Now would be a really good time to get Grakmaw out before we look at potential trade. Opponent in the tank. Spitfire, okay. And gets the landfall trigger. Nice. Ooh, Deadly Alliance. Okay, that's helpful here. So if we play Gnarly Colony for 2, and then Deadly Alliance, we don't get the landfall trigger right now. Not having the landfall trigger is not fun. So we get rid of the Hellion. No, we get rid of the Scythe Cat. But then our creatures just bounce. So that's not great. We're 1 land off of Stomper. Scale the Heights draws us a card. 5/4. I don't like our tradability factor here. Yeah, let's go with Scale the Heights on the Cleric. Dreadworm. I was hoping for a land. Yeah, and then I think we just hold up blocks here for a second. Opponent having a full grip going into the long game is not good. We want to continue to apply pressure. I don't want to throw away creatures. Yep, yep. Guy's Cat getting swole. Warrior comes down. Trample. Okay, so we get the landfall trigger here. What's the best way to deploy this? Get rid of one of the 4/5s. We've got a 3/3 coming in, Death Touch. 5/6 trades with a Scythe Cat. Eats anything else unless they double block. Our Scythe Cat is then going to be a 5/4, which also trades. Do we go for the big swing now? What happens if we move the pickaxe now? Does it take the counters with it? That'd be fun. Alright, Deadly Alliance. Let's get rid of the Trampler. Let's Colony for 2. And swing. A little bit of a risky attack here, but we do have Stomper and Dreadworm for the next 2 turns. And the opponent has to block 2 of our creatures, which means 2 things need to die. Okay, opponent down to 3. Baylock comes in. Landfall. Okay, that gets bigger. They have a fight spell? Looks like they have a fight spell. They do. Advantage opponent. Okay, we definitely want to get the Trampler out. And yeah, let's put, see, 3, 4, 5. Landfall doesn't do us any good this turn, so let's put 1 back into our hand. The Shadow right now will take out the Baylock. I hope the Stomper survives the turn. 2 cards in hand for the opponent. Plenty of mana available for any of the premium removal in red. Another Baylock, okay. That makes Soul Shatter a little less awesome. Unless they think they can drop a land and attack, which they don't do. We can attack with an 8/7. Which they either double block with the Baylock or the Scythe Cat. And then we Soul Shatter. Yeah, that could be lethal. Okay, so we need to equip first. Leave up a black. Play the land. Shatter. I'll attack. They have to double block the Stomper. Oh no, they don't. Oops, that was a mistake. Bad math. Yikes. Okay, so here, Dreadmaw. Now it's a game for sure. We only need to do 1 damage to the opponent, but they got us down to 6. Forcing the trade here is an interesting choice. But that means they have another threat in hand. Morog. Oh no, that's not good. So whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. Yikes. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6. We can't double spell. They have land in hand, we're toast. Comes down to whether there's a land in hand. Oh, drawing a card, okay. Good game. Alright, gotta hand it to the opponent. They scraped up. I think our mistake was that aggressive last attack that we made. And especially throwing away the colony was a big mistake there. I was thinking they had to double block. But it was the math that I had done previously of they would have had the option to double block with the Balos or the Scythe Cat to survive. Got a little hasty there, got punished for it, and we take our first loss in the draft. Well done to our opponent. Getting the double trigger there for the Baloth was brutal, bringing us down to 6 and then just getting it done. Getting mythicked. Taking a beating. 1 loss, 5 wins. Get back in there. See if we can sweep to 7. Alright. A very slow opening hand. Deadly Alliance in hand is good. I don't think we can keep this. Let's go for something a little better. Here we go. Paragon, Shatter. Mucklord and... Yep, I think we get rid of the Mucklord here. Keep our more valuable cards. See where this takes us. Okay. Paragon turn 2. Rakdos. Skulker. Don't really feel like trading with Skulker. So we'll take a defensive stance to start. Ambusher, yep. We can get rid of the Skulker here. and then swing in. Opponent takes it. You see the attack for 3 here. Nope, no plays. Either nothing going or they have removal they want to deploy. So we could Soul Shatter and try to get in an additional 6. If we play Baloth and they have removal, then they likely just take out our Baloth. It's greedy, so let's be greedy. Since we have Alliance in hand, I think we can get away with this move. Hellion, yep. Okay, so we can Baloth here. I mean, the greedy thing to do would be Deadly Alliance, get an additional 6, get the opponent down to 2, but then we're out of resources and they've got a full grip and the game can get a little bit out of hand from there. Let's Baloth. And hold back here. Bloodcatcher, okay. Blood Freeze, okay. So we can Deadly Alliance the Hellion and push through 3 damage. I like that. Go for it. Okay, opponent down to 7, cleared the board. Still plenty of game to play here. And we've used both of our premium removal spells already, so we don't want the game going too much longer. See if the opponent has removal. They had to have held that mana for something, and they do. We'll play the Baloth as the bigger threat. Land. That'll get you back in the game. Flying, Death Touch, Haste. So they have to block the Baloth here. So we swing. Opponent down to 1. And we'll play the Cleric. Opponent needs 2 creatures. Or removal and a creature. Alright, or removal that kills them. Sweet deal. We'll take another win. This is exciting. I can't remember the last time I was able to have the potential to get up to 7 wins. We've got 2 games to do it. Let's jump in and see what we can do here. Golgari value train getting it done for us. In that last game, just being able to repeatedly deploy threats, pressure the opponent. A decent opening hand, not the greatest, but we do have Paragon early, Rabid Bite, Scale the Heights, and Stomper for the top end. We'll try it out. Opponent says hello. Cordial start to the game. Opponent in blue. Are we going up against another Riptide deck? See what they want to do with turn 2 here. Ooh, blue-white. Control, flyers. They're a flyers deck. We're in a bit of trouble unless we draw into our removal. We're a bit weak to the flyer. Cleric or Till Death? Well, we can get rid of it now. We can Rabid Bite and just go in for the 3. Is that too hasty? Making sure we get 3 damage through? Why not? Let's be hasty. 5 damage. Turn 3. I'll take it. Get the pressure in while we can against the blue-white deck. Alright, here we go. What do they got? Bounce? Nothing? We're playing mono green, though. No? Opponent deciding what they want to do. Let's force their hand. Let's play Scale the Heights. Going all in. There's the reaction. It's probably foolish for us knowing that they likely had something in hand. I think maybe we got lucky and they actually didn't, but losing Scale the Heights isn't the worst thing, but it's not the best thing either. Let's see, Paragon. We have 4 or 5, 2 away from the Stomper. We could play the Paragon and go tutor up the Death Toucher. Or we can play the Paragon and equip the Axe for landfall the following turn. I like that better. think we just go for that action. Bubble snare. Boo. Play a stomper while they're tapped out. Get back a green. Right? Do we want 2 back? It limits what we can play the next couple of turns. Maybe we do. We can equip and then go crazy with the Stomper. The opponent likely has a way to deal with that. Scythe Cat. Do we go for damage or do we go for Scythe Cat? I think we go for Scythe Cat. Let's go to attack, see what happens. Okay. I accept. Do we play the fortification? Or do we try to get Scythe Cat up faster? I think we're happy with the 4 damage here. More land. Expecting a big flyer any moment now. Yep. I'll bounce something. Stomper. I accept. So Scythe Cat, even with the fortification, won't be in attack range next turn. We can do it anyways, just to expedite the process. More land. Okay. So we can get ultra aggressive with the pickaxe, which will make it a 6/5. That feels good. They know we have the Stomper. They're tapped out. Do some damage while we can. Oh, 7/6, right? We also get the other trigger. I'll attack. What you want to do about that? They take the 7. Likely going to do something mean to the Scythe Cat here. Domination. Oh. That's so mean. They get my pickaxe with it. Ah. Yep, we need removal. Gain 2 life. Alright. Low mage domination. Busted. So busted. See if they take the swing here. They do. Yeah. Give me a break. This is probably a foolish attack, but they have to triple block to kill it. Which they very well might do. We play Florahedron for a chump blocker against the Duelist. Otherwise, we're potentially taking 8-9. Maybe. Never know when it might matter, I guess. We can cast any card that we have with the mana that we have, so maybe we just stop there. They gotta deploy another threat to attack, which they don't. But we got nothing going here. There's a flyer. Basswood Surge. And we can play it for 8. That puts us up to 8-7 on the Stomper. Might as well. Got nothing else going on. Triggering our own Sky's Cat across the board is super dumb. Counterspell? Yep. Walked right into that. Man, this game would have gone so different if they didn't have Lol Mage. Yep. 11 damage coming across. 12 damage coming across. Good game to the opponent. Man, stealing the Sky's Cat with this Skyclave pickaxe, and the fact that we activated it and they activated it, that was weird. Going into the final game of this draft, can we get our 7th win? We will find out in this last game. Nectar Pot, Florahedron Shatter, Stomper. I think it's keepable. See what we draw here. Null Priest of Oblivion. Menace and Lifelink. That's a card. 4-point swing on turn 3. Nighthawk Scavenger. Ugh. I'm not a fan of that card. It's only a 1/3 right now. We can play Moss Pit Skeleton for the potential block against Oblivion. Or we could play Canopy Baloth early with the ramp. I think we'll go Skeleton here. And then we can play Nectar Pot, and then we have a better double block situation here. So we can get rid of the Null Priest without losing anything. I mean, we'll lose the Skeleton, but we can get that back later. And they're just happy to come in with the Flyer. We can ambush Oblivion. We also play Baloth and potentially ambush the following turn. I like that. Build out the board. Is it greedy to not play Fortification? I think it is. I think we want the fight spell, so let's play this as a land. Okay, premium removal takes care of the Baloth. Our ambush is not going to be able to take out the Scavenger now. I'm thinking long and hard about whether they're going to attack or what they're going to play. On the rope. Yep, going for the safe attack. 4-point swing. Nothing else doing. We want the Horn Beetle for go wide. I mean, it gives us the opportunity to get rid of the Scavenger, so why not? Oh, more removal. Ooh, Rakdos colors represented. Not the Valakut Exploration. That's such a good card. Oh, woof. We're getting it for 1 damage here. Hey-ya! Take that. Oh, now it's out of control. Opponents in 3 colors with Exploration. Yeah, Vision can tutor something up for him. trying to decide if they want to tutor or not with the vision. Rock Slide Sorcerer instead. Then get rid of the Florahedron. What do we fear the most? They can double block the Baloth, which I doubt they do. I think they'll just let this go through. They're at 21. And let's fight. Do we fear that? I think we need to get rid of the Scavenger. Yep, take a look at another card off the top. Skulker. Alright, sure. They don't have another rogue, so it's not Death Touch yet. One land away from getting Stomper in play. We've got a long ways to go, though. Opponent refills their hand. Just getting outvalued here. Gain a life. Play the Stomper. Return Basswood Fortification to our hand. They can bounce something here. Opponent put together quite the 3-color deck. Going into the late game, just all the value. Scath Cat is a little bit late. But we can't play Stomper. We'll play it as a land again. Gain a life. Put a counter on Scath Cat. Be able to play Stomper next turn. Exploration is just too good. What happens if it's a land? Yep, just any card will deal 1 damage. They don't need the land, so we'll take a hit for 1. Yikes, alright. More removal. We could double block the Null Priest with Oblivion, saving 1 damage by not doing that, but I think we're just toast one way or another here. Play Stomper, I guess. We can still get 4 in. Yeah, no, we can't do that. Because I got the Menace, which they still have. 5 by 1. Oh, wait. 8 more cards in your graveyard. Alright, that's it for us. We don't quite make it 2-7, but 6 wins, I'll take it. Definitely towards the end there. Got handed our beats by some really good decks. That was a good draft. Got plenty of games in. Got up to 6 wins. Had a look at the 7th win. It's the best I've done in draft in a long time. If you are still with us in this long video, thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this draft, learned some things from it. And we will see you next time in the arena. Catch you on the flip side.